Hey everyone, how's it going? Puntastic77 here, coming to you with some Team Fortress 2. I hope you're doing well. I am playing as the soldier on Barn Blitz here. I decided to change it up and play, instead of the default stock rocket launcher, I decided to go with the original, so I hope you enjoy that. This is just a single life here that was really long and had a lot of cool buff banner fill-ups and some Crits Creek stuff, and it was a good push, and we went a good amount of ways on the track, but we ended up losing. But I don't show that here. I just show this one life here just because it was a really long life and I wanted to show it to you all. But if you're watching this video and you keep up with the channel, you're probably like, hey man, where have you been the last 2 weeks? I haven't seen any TF2 content from you. Well, that's because I've been on a trip and I just got back, and I want to talk to you a little bit about it, but more specifically about this gameplay, because this was one of the first games that I played coming back that didn't suck terribly. And I wanted to talk about that, is when you're gone from video games for a long time and you come back, and how it just feels weird to play, and the muscle memory's kind of gone from you, and you pick it up really quickly. Like, obviously with this game I was in a good rhythm, and you're landing your shots and stuff, but the games before that, and the first day I was back, I played TF2 for like half an hour, and then some other games, it just feels weird. Like, literally it just felt weird to put your hand on the mouse, to put your hand on the WSAD keys. It didn't feel like a natural thing, like a natural movement. Same, I picked up like a Nintendo 64 controller, I picked up like a Xbox controller. It just didn't feel natural. After a while though, your muscle memory comes back real quick. So I just wanted to talk to you about that, and I guess the best way to overcome that is just to play and play and play. But it's so frustrating because it's like, no, I play better than this. I'm doing so bad right now, and it's almost like relearning the game itself, but not really, because you already know how to play, but you just feel so limited. I don't know, it's this strange feeling that I can only describe, and let me know if you felt this same feeling or if I'm just a weirdo of, you know what to do, you have the tools, we have the technology to do it, but when you start playing, you're just not doing it. Like, you just literally can't for the first, couple of hours of playing, or the first couple of attempts. So I don't know, that's the only way I can really describe coming back to playing video games when you haven't played in a month. I was gone for 35 days, and I just got back this week, and I want to talk about one of the weirder things as well. So I'll tell you about the process of getting back. So got to the airport, went through the customs, picked up my luggage, and then I had to take a train from the airport back to my house. I did that, I got back home, it was like 8 in the morning by the time I got back, and then I put away my luggage, got something to eat, and my apartment, all the food was rotten. I threw away some of the stuff, but some of the stuff that I didn't think about throwing away, like orange juice and like ham and things like that, which had expired, had to do that. Then went to the grocery store real quick, picked up a bunch of food, got back, and then I started like checking my emails, checking Facebook and Twitter, and like all that kind of stuff that I had just not had been checking while I was there, because you're on vacation and you barely have time to look at these kind of things. Or the internet was really bad over there, like really bad, and it's not their fault, but the internet was just really bad. So then you start realizing about the things that you missed over the last month, because when you're in a different country, you pay attention to what's going on over there. So like big things that were going on over there was like, there was a festival that was like really big, there was a huge heat wave that was driving everyone insane, because electricity is really expensive, so not many people have air-conditioned units, so it's really just fans and things like that. So for like 2 weeks we just had the fans on like 24/7, and it doesn't really do anything because you're blowing hot air. So, I'm asking all my friends, I'm texting everyone saying, like, hey, what did I miss over the last, month? Like, did I miss any funny memes or any funny, like, things that happened? And really all I can say is I didn't miss much, and I'm glad I missed a lot of the stuff that went on, including the Republican primaries, which I'm not going to talk about that. I do love to talk politics, but apparently the internet has this rule against, don't talk about politics because, people get offended or whatever. And I definitely do want to have a time on this channel where we do talk about serious politics, and we do talk about things that should matter to people, issues and whatnot, but that's for another time. Basically, the whole idea of traveling and coming back, like I was 10,000 or like 5,000, 7,000 miles away one day, and then in like 11 hours later I was back in the United States just chilling, and I have to catch up with everything, and I'm still trying to catch up at this point. You're watching this video on Tuesday, or that's when it came out, and I'm probably still trying to catch up because I have 300 unread emails and work emails and different things like that. But I want to know about you all and your trips, and what you think about traveling, because I had read up a lot on things to do while traveling. Like I bought a neck pillow, and that didn't help me sleep at all, and how to adjust to the time change, which I did really well. Like the first night I got back, I literally forced myself to stay awake until like 10-11 o'clock, and I knocked out because I had not slept on the plane at all. I cannot sleep on planes at all in upright position, on the tray tables, whatever. But that was probably the best sleep I ever. That's what I'm going to end it on right there, is that little comment about the best sleep I ever had. Literally, I laid in bed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and I closed my eyes, and then when I opened them, it was morning. It was literally the most seamless sleep. I didn't have to take any sleeping pills or anything like that, and it was just really, really great. But the video's coming to close over here. This life was really good, and we were just causing some general havoc, and we got to the last point and just couldn't get it done. But yeah, let me know what you think about traveling. If you missed the videos, if you missed me, let me know. I'd love to hear it. But thank you all for watching so much.
Run! Oh my god.